Hello and welcome to our World of Outlaws series on MCC. We're going to be in round 3, Moto 2 here at Lafayette Speed Park. If you didn't watch the end of Moto 1, definitely go back and watch that. For sure the craziest finish for a win all season thus far, but the driver that ended up just barely taking it by just a little bit, like probably one of the closest gaps we've ever seen. Turkey taking his first Moto win back in a long time, and he pulls it off in pretty exciting fashion. So good job to Turkey there, making a pretty good move on the last turn to protect the lead. We're going to go through our starting order with the invert here in Moto 2 and get this running. So it's going to be 90 laps yet again. On the right, we're going to have Slaunch. On the left, we're going to have Roman. Then we got Armada, Luke, Real Deal, NJD, Soul Reaper, Detail, and Turkey starting in the back after taking that dub in Moto 1, but he's got a lot of time, 90 laps, to try to work his way all the way back up to the front yet again. Green flag for another 90 laps at Lafayette. Oh, yeah, just like the first race. Let's go. We'll see if that one gets called or not. That was pretty close on being, like, single car, so we'll see. Right now, it is... You can tell Slaunch is still battling for the lead. It might be Real Deal with him, too. Or Roman. Yeah, it's Roman for the lead. So, yeah. Real Deal spun out. Oh, Soul Reaper getting forced out. And that's definitely going to be a caution. So I believe this is for the lead right here. And NGD going for it, but Slaunch with the run on the outside. Going to hold on to that lead for our first caution restart here of Moto 2. First of many. Stay on board with a Roman sponsored by Green Bay here on the inside row. Only, what, like 5 laps? Yeah, 5 laps down. Green flag. As Slaunch gets a really good restart, and Turkey, your winner of last Moto, just randomly flips on the straightaway. I have no idea how that happened. I don't have an explanation for that one. Oh, no. Real Deal running Slaunch way high, and then immediately karma'd for it. Soul Reaper gives him no room on the return. Details sliding in the inside of NGD. We have like a 4-5, literally like a 5 wide here. Hard contact. Whoa. Still keeping it going, but going to be a caution yet again. I was kind of waiting for it. I thought we'd have one. So Turkey still in the back after 10 laps down, but still 80 to go, so lots of time, but I'm sure he'd like to be a little bit farther up at this point. Green flag. So we almost had a 4 wide in the back already. Looks like Detail going for the lead. Soul Reaper trying to defend that in second, and we have 2 dynos in the top 3 yet again. It's Armada in third. Slaunch trying to get back up to the lead right now, working with Turkey. Looking like teammates out here with the same colors. We got a 4 wide on the back stretch, and Slaunch just gets the short end of the stick on that one with the dismount. Definitely going to be a caution, and Armada forced out of the raceway as well. So for multiple reasons there. Whoa. We're definitely going to have a... Oh, my God. We're definitely going to have a caution yet again. We're getting these nice... Yeah, we're getting consistent, nice 5-lap 5-lap green flag runs in so far. Which honestly isn't that bad. Go on board with Real Deal at the start of this one. Green flag.
Lap complete.
Again, getting pretty close. Oh! Armada just sends him out. Must be some bad blood between Real Deal and Armada. Armada wastes no time to just send him right out of the track right there. So he makes a power move, as we're going to have a caution for that. Another driver running out of the raceway seems to be a reoccurring theme in these Woo races so far, at least these last couple. Now we'll go on board with Armada as we take another restart here. Green flag.
Lap complete.
Oh, whoa. Soul going into the inside, and Slaunch. Oh, the short end of the stick again. Just a domino effect there. Soul making a move in the top 3, not being able to see to last place. And Slaunch ends up getting caught in the end of that. So unfortunate there. Just made a move to transfer lanes and didn't realize there was so many drivers that were on the inside there, and kind of created a little effect where Slaunch went into the pits. So it's going to be another caution for him, and he's just having a rough time trying to get through Now that he's got back to this back of the pack, trying to have a hard time getting out of it. And the inside cheeses again. What is this regain? They kind of keep it clean, but it was technically already a crash, so I'm pretty sure it's already called a caution on that one. Got to get a green flag run here. This is a bad run. These last few restarts, Luke now in the back. Green flag.
Lap complete.
Close to, or pretty much at it like quarter away through the race already. This outside run here, you're going to see this momentum and what it can possibly do. Real Deal just sends from 30 feet away. That's going to take Soul Reaper down. And it might be a caution on that one. Hard to tell. Oh, we have some contact up there as well. Detail trying to make some moves to the lead. It looks like Roman having a really good run. And yeah, Roman's actually going to be your leader currently. So he's figured something out. And he's gotten up there. Let's go on board with NJD this time around. See what's going on with his race. Third row here outside. Green flag.
Lap complete.
NJD going to stick it to the middle here. Oh, and that might be a big move from Luke on the outside, but here comes the slide up. They keep it out of the catch fence. I was ready for a massive crash with that 4 wide to happen there, but surprisingly, nobody gets sent out of the track. Armada just runs through 2 drivers, just teleports through him and flips, so that's unfortunate. Not sure if he got dismount on that or not. If he did, then it'll likely be called a caution, but yeah. Yeah, I mean, on our perspective here in theater, there goes Soul. Okay, it looked like he's going to crash too. In our perspective, it looked like Armada literally just teleported through 2 drivers and then just kind of flipped out, so that was a weird one, but it's one of those classic old Halo Rex green flag. Oh, and Soul with some big lag here, and that is not good. Drivers in the back definitely not going to be looking forward to that one as we have a 4 wide here through the mid-pack. Look at that run from Real Deal, but Roman's going to come up top, stop that momentum. Detail's going to try to do that as well. But now they kind of leave the door open for Real Deal on the outside, and yeah, they really do. He's making moves, and Roman's got to try to get hitch a ride here before Real Deal gets away with it. He's catching up so much momentum there on the outside. NJD in the front, still running the inside, interestingly enough. NJD with a really good restart, but he spins it on the inside, and that's going to open up the door for Real Deal to take the lead, so he does take the lead. NJD, interestingly enough, making a call here in the middle of the race. He's not moving up to the outside. He is just sticking with that inside, and he is not leaving it. So making an interesting strat call that we're not seeing a lot of these drivers make. Look at Luke with the momentum there on the outside. Can Detail get the steal? Not going to be able to do it, and look at how far gone he is. It's just like what we saw with Real Deal just a few laps ago. If you let those outside drivers get away with it for just a lap or two, they're going to be gone. They're going to be gone. So you got to try to, when you're running those insides, you got to try to make it happen and get that momentum before they get away with it. NJD, interestingly enough, after going with that strat call for several laps, now moves up to the outside. So it's going to be NJD in second, Luke in third, Real Deal in the lead currently. Looks like Detail's gotten away a little bit with fourth as well. Can we find another battle on the track? Might find a crash on the track. Turkey going down with Armada there. I'm not sure if that was caution worthy or not. And it looks like we have Roman and Soul Reaper battling in front of Slaunch here as well. And I'm guessing it was that same collision that we just caught the end of. Getting called for the caution. Let's go on board with Soul, see what he could do. Right about hitting the halfway point of this race. We're going to be hitting the halfway point here in a lap. So pretty cool. We're already halfway through. Oh, I thought there was going to be a big crash. Not quite, but look at this battle. Like, the entire pack going at it. 4 wide through turns 1 and 2. Keep it out of the catch fence. Oh, really close. Detail sending it through the middle. Look at NGD's inside run right there. Getting that rare inside run. Several drivers to the back just getting caught in the catch fence. Real Deal, meanwhile, has gotten away from the pack and is just running away with this race at the moment with a big lead in the front. And we have Turkey, our last Moto winner, just barely clutching up at the end. Can he do it again here in Moto 2? He's got a while before he gets up to that lead. I believe he's in 5th place right now, so he's still got a ways to go. But again, he had to start in the back in this one, so I'm sure his progress at this point in the race, he's about halfway to the front. So halfway to the front, halfway through the race, he's due to catch the lead. But looks like we have a caution here, so we're going to get it stopped after a pretty good green flag run there for a few laps. Going to go on board with Slaunch in the back again, just having a rough go of it. Picking up his first Woo start in our first start of the season, getting his first Moto win in overall in quite a while, but just having a rough go of it. And Lafayette trying to figure it out. NGD out of the track. 5 wide for the lead. Luke to the inside. What the hell is the start? 3 wide to the line, and it looks like Luke's launch and then detail. That was one of the most ridiculous starts that we have seen. I don't know what the hell happened on that one. I'm not going to do a replay of it for the video, but if you want, definitely go back and watch that one because that was absurd. NJD now going all the way to the back. What is he going to do with running out of time here? Can he make his way back up to podium position? Green flag. Luke now your leader, and Slaunch up there. I believe Luke and Slaunch were actually 8th and 9th, by the way, on that restart. So 8th and 9th going up to 2nd and 1st on one restart. They must have had some insane moves there. But now it's Detail trying to make the move for the lead himself, and NJD getting back into it. Luke and Detail going at it 1 and 2. NJD in 3rd. And Armada might have a late go of it here. He's trying to get this outside, but Soul Reaper's there. And NJD making it happen in 3rd. Oh, no, and he gets cheesed out. Unfortunate for Armada. Every time he gets these positions, something like that happens. Unfortunate for him. Feel really bad for him on that one. We have the battle for the lead here, and it looks like Luke in Detail just running that outside, getting away with it, not having to worry about any slides. They're just going to get into a bit of a groove here. And NJD, you got to think he's going to switch up to the outside here because I think the purpose of him going for this inside is to avoid those slides. But with all that momentum on the outside, you got to think he's going to go up at some point, but he's not doing it so far. He's feeling confident. Interesting. It's always interesting when you have a driver go for something else. NJD thinking he can make something happen on this inside, but look at it. He's just losing it. And yeah, he was keeping up for a good bit there. For a few laps, he was really keeping up, but after a while there, he just decides like, all right, well, I guess we're just going to go up. And look at this. Luke catching lap traffic. What is going on here? Luke in Detail 1 and 2 catching lap traffic. We've had such a long green flag run that we have multiple drivers, and they're going to split the difference inside, outside, lap traffic everywhere, and just getting caught up with Roman. Luke going to the inside like 4 wide up there. Detail's going to fall back to 3rd. NJD passes him. He has a Detail has like a weird like spin out. Hitting the back of Roman, but speaking of spin out, Luke does it as well. So now it's NJD to the lead with all this lap driver cheese. Luke in Detail having a rough time getting through it, but NJD might have the line and might have the right moves at the right time here. But can he hold on to it? It looks like Detail's catching back up, and we're on board with Roman here, who, remember, is a lap down, but he's got a good view on this podium battle. And there it is. NJD's going to try to make the move to the outside. Detail slides up. Here it is, 3 wide for the lead through lap traffic, and they settle it out for, again, they all switch lanes. Again, what is going on with this lead battle? And we have a crash in front of him. Is it going to be a caution? Detail and NJD duking it out for the lead. Now Luke maybe making a move for it to the inside. Could this be it? Could this be to the line? No. They get that outside run. And is that it? Oh, we see Soul Reaper on the outside. So if it wasn't caution already, it's definitely going to be caution there. And there it is. We hit the line. Man, I was starting to run out of breath. What a crazy run right there. That was easily the best green flag run that we've seen so far in both motos. That was awesome. Good 3-way battle through lap traffic. Always love those in these types of races. I get it lined up. I think Soul Reaper that flew out of the track had quite a few checkpoints to catch up on, but here we go. It's going to be 15 to go. I think we had a caution at 15 to go last time, or pretty close to it in the first moto. 15 to go again. Late race. NJD and Detail in the front row, then followed by Luke and Turkey. Who's going to take it? Who's going to make a move here? Green flag. We're through 3 and 4 already. Feels like the restart just started, but we've already completed a lap, and it's Luke and NJD currently battling for the lead, and on board with Armada. He's making a move for the podium potentially, but here comes 4 drivers to his inside. What does Armada do? NJD spins out in front of the field, and there's a caution before that as well. So it looks like that worked out. That was not on NJD there. It looks like a caution was already called. So that's going to work out for him. I thought that was about to get crazy, but must have already been a caution in the back of the pack. Green flag. We're getting close to 10 to go. NJD and Luke in the front row. Detail and Armada trying to chase him down and trying to squeeze in. Soul Reaper making a move potentially for the win. How does he make that happen? That might even be replay worthy. If we could get on board with him here for this. Look at this inside squeeze. If we could just go back here a little bit deeper. There we go. So look at this restart. We need a replay on Soul here. Look at this ridiculous restart. So restarting in 5th, but look at this squeeze to the inside. Real Deal tried to make it happen, but no room, and look at this. How does he make it through that? Right through the column, right through the wall, somehow, some way it makes it through, and it's the move for the lead. But still, Luke in Detail on his inside, a three-way battle with Slaunch and NJD starting to get involved behind, and we're running out of time here. This is starting to look like it's going to play out similar to last Moto, where it's going to be this late race surge. NJD decides to switch to the outside. Look at the lap count. We're getting close to like 7 or 8 laps to go. Not a whole lot of time remaining. Slaunch, can he make it happen? Look at this. Slaunch going for some late race moves, trying to take that podium away from Detail. Detail going to try to make the inside happen, but here comes NJD on the inside of Slaunch. He was going to return the favor there, but with NJD, I think he's going to have to settle on that. And now it's Luke and Soul. Can Soul hold Luke off? Currently, yes. Luke's going to hold off and wait for that move. Going to settle back into 2nd. As we have NGD in 4th trying to catch up. We're at about 5 to go. I believe at the line here it's going to be 4 to go. And again, it looks like we're going to have some crazy finish happen again, just like we did last Moto. This is how it goes at Lafayette every time for whatever reason. 3 laps to go. Soul, then Luke, then Detail. When do they decide to make the move? Last race, Detail decided to do it before the last lap. 2 to go. Will Luke try to do the same thing here? No, it looks like he's holding on to the outside as we go to the white flag. Is Soul just going to hold the outside here? What is going to happen last lap? One more turn. This has to be the move. They go for it. Oh, and Soul gets involved. No. Unfortunate. He decided to hold the outside, and it does not work out there as Luke and Detail both go for the aggressive slide jobs. An unfortunate for Soul there, and just like the end of last Moto, we're definitely going to have to look at a replay of that one because it was so crazy. Let's get down to 2 to go here. I believe it's right here. So let's get down to 2 to go here. Watch this onboard. So as you can see at 2 to go, and I think this is one of that like cat and mouse game. When do you make the move? Detail made it kind of early last race. Kind of surprised me with that. But this race, him and Luke both hold on until right here. They both fall in. But Soul, interestingly enough, he could have went for the inside, does not decide to do that. He decides to just ride out that outside momentum and have faith that it's going to get him across the finish line in first. Does it work? I fast-forwarded so fast through that. We'll just go back to the... We'll just let this one play out normal speed, then we'll do a slow-mo. But yeah, I think he just had faith that it was gonna work out, and that it was going to that momentum was gonna get him across the line. But right here it is. You can see them sliding up, and yeah, just runs out of room. Unfortunate. Look at how close it was. Let's get an onboard of that. But as you can see, here it is. Or we could go back to before the turn. But yeah, Luke and Detail both. Man, I gotta take my trigger stopper. I'm gonna keep. I can't slow mo when that's on, so I gotta take that off. There we go. Now I can slow mo. My bad. All right, so here we go. So here it is, right? And this is what I was saying. Like, this is one of those interesting decisions where, like, if you're Soul in this position, do you protect the inside? In this case, where Luke and Detail both went for the inside, it might have worked. But then again, if Detail's far enough back to where if Soul like committed to it, if he kind of showed that he was committing to it, maybe Detail or Luke or both of them would have went for the outside behind. So it's one of those like cat and mouse games. Like, what do you do when you're the lead in this situation? Soul decides to make the gamble, go for the outside. Luke and Detail both decide to go for the inside and make that move to try to make it happen. And as you can see, it's a pretty clean slide job. I think it's so hard to tell with the screen lag on this one, but it looks like a clean slide job, but it's super aggressive, and it gets him into the catch fence. It's hard to tell on this one, honestly, because we saw him skipping around earlier, so it's hard to tell with how bad the screen lag is, because honestly, in theater, it almost looks like it's Luke in front forcing Soul into the catch fence if you look at like the way it plays out, like how he's getting turned really hard, but then even then, like when him and Detail make contact here, usually it just like kind of settles out, but they both get turned like really hard to the right, which is weird because usually it's just like a momentum steal. Usually it's just like a momentum steal in this situation, but that's not how it played out here. They both get hooked up and get sent right into the catch fence. But yeah, I think the slider out of, unless it was some crazy screen lag, I think that was clean. But it was super close for the second place one, and unfortunate for Soul. That's not what you want to happen, and it's one of those where I'm sure he's thinking back on it, and it's interesting, like, if he went for the inside, would it have worked? If Luke and Detail both followed, it probably would have worked. But then again, if he goes to the inside, do one of them decide to go for the outside? And then does that open up the door there? It's one of those things where you you can't tell. We'll never know now. But yeah, it's one of those interesting situations. Like, I imagine if Soul was like committing for the inside by the middle of the straightaway, then Luke and Detail probably would have both went for the momentum. But if he committed for it like late, like right here, if he started to slide down, maybe Detail would have saw that and went for the momentum. Maybe Luke would have committed to the inside. It's hard to tell what would have happened. But at the end of the day, 50-50, you got to make something happen. Soul decided to go for the outside, and I think maybe he just wasn't aware of how close they were behind him. And it's just unfortunate that it ends up like that. So tough, but Soul definitely learned from that and come back because, definitely in a good position to take the win for the race on that one. So across the line, it's going to be Luke first, Detail second, and then Soul does regain and get it going quick enough to get fourth. NJD is going to be happy with that. NJD is going to be happy with that. Steals a podium there with that cheese. Real Deal going to take fifth again. And then look at this. We have another photo finish. Slaunch comes for it on the inside of Armada. But how close is this one going to be? Not as close. We can call that one from there. That's definitely Armada and then Slaunch. And then Roman. And where is Turkey? Wait, where is Turkey? Wait, did Turkey already... What? How late did Turkey cross the line? What happened to our Moto winner? Oh, was it already white flag? Oh, that fucking sucks.
Lap complete.
He just biffed it. Oh, unfortunate. I mean, he was still on pace. Turkey was still on pace to finish second last, I think. I think he was still on pace to finish second last. I think the only driver behind him was Roman. So similar to how NJD is going to be very happy about picking up that third place, Roman is going to be very happy about picking up that eighth place because he was totally in last until Turkey just biffed it here. But yeah, it looks like Turkey just, I think he thought he had a chance at picking up another position or two here. Still on Slaunch and Armada, if he could rail this, and absolutely he did. I think he did. If Turkey hit this as well as he possibly could have, 100%, 100%. I think he could have made a move at the end. Especially, look, Armada hits the catch fence, and that's what allows Slaunch to catch up. So if Turkey hit this clean and there's enough room there, there's just barely enough room. I think he could have got around Slaunch. I think Turkey could have taken both of them. I think he might have been able to take both of them. But unfortunately, just a mistake at the wrong time, man. Just a mistake at the wrong time. White flag was already out. Nothing you can do about that. And again, unfortunate, man. Tough break. So Turkey, from first to last, Moto 1 to Moto 2, that sucks. Unfortunate. But on the bright side, it's probably still going to be a pretty good points day because when you take a win, it's still a pretty good points day. So despite the unfortunate second moto, I bet he does not finish. Actually, I guarantee he does not finish last out of everybody in the overall results. Like, there's just no way. I'm sure he's pissed about the ending, but I'm sure he's also happy about picking up a win. So let's watch these last couple laps again for this lead battle. Moto 1 and Moto 2. Definitely want to hear in the comments how you guys rate the endings because I think they were both really good endings, and you could argue for either of these being like the best race endings. This is probably the best race so far in my opinion. Like, this Lafayette race was crazy, but here you go in the normal speed. There it was again, just hard racing all the way to the end. And Soul, man, tough because he could have definitely had a chance at going for his first win there, but had to make that 50-50 call and did not end up working out in the end.
Lap complete. Gaining on the enemy.
So yeah, unfortunate for Soul, but still a fourth, and I think he got podium in the first race too. So still a good result for him, nonetheless. A very good recovery. If he got cheesed harder, imagine if he just like popped 15 barrel rolls and like dismounted or something. He could have went from like first to like eighth or something. Realistically, like seriously. Could have been really bad, but fortunately he had a pretty good recovery to still take fourth. That's really nice. If it was a green-white checkered, that definitely wouldn't have happened. But yeah, that last green flag run, we got a few good green flag runs in both motos. We got a few good green flag runs, and when we got those green flag runs, it's pretty good. It was pretty good. I think this track worked out pretty well. I think they've all been pretty good so far. So run down the lineup. It's going to be Luke, then Detail, then NJD, then Soul, then Real Deal, then Slaunch, then Armada, then Roman, and then Turkey, bringing it up in the rear. Yeah, so pretty good race. So we'll take a look. We'll go over to the overall points gains for Lafayette.